I see a lot of insurance agents asking questions in these groups that I'm a part of for scripts, so that way they can sell easier, know what to say. And oftentimes I see this from new insurance agents and in the groups that I'm a part of. Now, I've talked to organizations, and some organizations have scripts for what to say from hello to goodbye, word for word, exactly what to say. And other organizations have absolutely no scripts at all. Which one of these is correct? Welcome to the Final Expense Sales Academy, the hub for mastering the art of final expense life insurance sales. If you're looking to become a pro in the final expense industry, you're in the right place. My name is Kyle Williams, and I'm your host to go through the ins and outs of the final expense business, from tips to tricks to industry insights. We cover everything you need to close deals with confidence, provide true value to your clients, and become a better insurance agent. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get started on elevating your sales game one video at a time. In this episode, we are going to talk about where you should use scripts and where you should not use scripts in the final expense sales process when you're selling life insurance. I see a lot of insurance agents asking questions in these groups that I'm a part of for scripts, so that way they can sell easier, know what to say. And oftentimes I see this from new insurance agents and in the groups that I'm a part of. Now, I've talked to organizations, and some organizations have scripts for what to say from hello to goodbye, word for word, exactly what to say. And other organizations have absolutely no scripts at all. Which one of these is correct? There is really no right answer, okay? I'm just going to spoil it there. But I'm going to provide my feedback about scripts in the sales process. Personally, just me, I think if you're an organization that has a script from hello to goodbye, it can come off as very ingenuine. Sales is very personable, and it needs to be relational. And when you're just simply saying the same things over and over and over again, thousands of times a year, it can become very robotic. So it has to be relational, so that way they trust you. I also think if you're an organization who has no script or guidance at all for agents for what to say, that is not the right answer either. How does an agent know what to say when they're talking to the proposed insured? Like, where do they start? What do they say? What do they talk about? How do they know how to overcome objections? What do they say? How do they know what to say at initial contact? How do they know how to build the presentation? Where's the accountability in any of this? Now, these are examples of two polar opposites, okay? Some agents may thrive in the word-for-word script. Some agents may thrive in the freestyle, where there's no script at all. Most agents are probably going to be in the middle, where they need some type of script. So what is the best usage, and what are the best situations to use scripts? So there are two places in the sales process that you can use scripts. Now, if you've seen any of my other episodes or any of my other videos, you may have heard me talk about the 7 steps of the sales process. Now, this is curated for in-person final expense sales, but it just simply lays out as this. Number 1, knocking on the door. Number 2, getting in the door. Number 3, building rapport. Number 4, your presentation. Number 5, your pitch. Number 6, your close. And number 7, secure the deal. 7 steps. Now, the two places that having a script is very pertinent is in step 2, getting in the door at initial contact. So by having a script for your door approach, for what you're going to say when that person first opens the door, or if you're telesales, getting whatever they say when they first answer the phone, having that down is very important, because you only have about 5 seconds to captivate this person, to allow them to give you a chance to try to sell them a life insurance policy. Now, by having a script, it creates consistency. Not that our clients know what we said to the last client is different from what we said to them. It's not that. It's more so then that way we can speak confidently and know exactly what to say. By having this script, it gives you the best chance and the best opportunity to make the sale in this part, to have a chance to make the sale. This also allows you to not have to think. You're just saying what you always say. It gives you room to look at them, watch their reactions, and listen attentively to their objections so that way you can overcome it to try to get in the house or try to give an opportunity to make a presentation. Second area, in your presentation, the presentation part of the sales process. Having a script for your presentation creates consistency as well. The consistency allows you to not miss any important details. It is important to educate your proposed insured so that way they feel empowered to make a decision. We need to give them all the information so that way they can make a decision. There's no cards left unturned. By covering all the information and answering all their questions, whether they asked it or they did not ask it, it takes all the objections off the table. Because you've already answered all the questions, there are no objections because there are no questions. That's a lot. You may need to rewind that and listen to that again. A script is important in those two areas of the sales process, and I think it really should just serve as a guidance. I believe that it should be tweaked in every situation 5, 10, 15% to personalize it to that individual. As I mentioned before, sales is very relational and personable. If you come off as a robot, they will treat you as a robot. If you come off as a caring human being, they will treat you like a caring human being. If you have never formally written out a script, my guess is you probably have an unofficial script that you naturally say in every house to the proposed insured in those two areas. You've created the script in your mind. It's just not officially written down. If you're hiring agents, you need to write it down so that way it is duplicatable. At least give them a starting point. Scripts are good, but they're not the silver bullet. They're not the end-all, be-all. There needs to be room for personability and relationship building while allowing for the pertinent information to be covered in every situation. So these are the areas where you can use scripts and be successful. And if you have any questions, comment below. I hope you receive something valuable here. Be sure to comment and share it with your friends. Share it on social media. Be sure to subscribe so that we catch all our latest content, and we will see you in the next episode.